Howdy, everybody. It is about that time. We are in Build Babel again. And we are doing a little bit of setup, but we're almost ready. So, just give us a moment and we will get started. And I'm still doing setup tasks as well, so bear with me. I am going to have to turn the music down because otherwise you're not going to hear anybody other than perhaps me. Let me know if there is any issue with the volume. All right, and here we go back to Discord. All right, I am unmuted and I think ready to go.
I'm not.
That's all right. We have a minute. What are the odds anything here is comprehensible?
Oh, okay. So we're moving from build to build. Nice.
Oh yeah. You want to explain the process of this for one more time? Like, do we just like trade plots and then we just do all three steps of someone's?
Let me wait till everybody's ready so that we can do a huddle up, and then I'll give everybody the process and the intro and such.
Idea.
Sweet.
For the interest of me being able to play and stream, I'm not joining everyone else's stream.
That is fair.
But I am now ready.
Yeah. All right. So if you're ready, please join me over here. We'll do our little huddle and say hello to everybody. In fact, I'm gonna go into F5 mode so I can see y'all and me. And Butter way in the distance.
Sorry, my bad. I'm on the way.
F5 mode. I'll
There he
stand
is.
behind. Oh, perfect.
All right. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Build Babel. I should say welcome back to most people, but we have a couple of new folks. Sky and Butter have not done Build Babel before. I think everybody else here has. Is that right?
I have not either.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, I totally thought you'd done
did,
one.
Not a build babble, but the build where we were doing it together.
Oh, right. All right, so here's how this is going to go down. All of us have written instructions for building something. We have not told each other what those things are. There are 3 steps per build. Each step is in a different book in the chests down there. So we're going to start in front of our own build, and then before we look at anything, we're going to rotate one to the right. And then we're going to take step 1 from that chest. And that's what you're going to build in that spot. When step 1 is over, we'll go to step 2 in the next one. So you're actually going to participate in 3 different builds. Now, I am going to put a timer on, so there's going to be 5 minutes per step. It does not sound like much, but it is not much. So, once we're all done, we'll go through one at a time, and we will take a look at the builds and compare them to the original instructions to see whether they're even in the same universe. And then we'll take a break and do round 2. Any questions?
Nope.
None from me.
All right. So if you would, you're going to start at your own and then rotate to the right. Butter, since you're on the far end, you're actually going to go down to this end onto Vols on the black.
Hi, balls.
Good luck.
One to the right.
Thank you.
Ink.
And open the instruction box, but only take step 1.
Only take step 1.
Right.
Not the originals, but
Not the original, just the translated one. And then mute up, open it up, read it to your chat, and then when you are done, unmute, and we will start the build.
For safety purposes, make sure there's duplicates of it in the chest.
Oh, yes.
Just in case.
Definitely have dupes. All right, I'm muting up to talk. All right, chat, here we go. Okay, this actually looks kind of straightforward. Create an island with straight sides and a floating pool on the sides. Create an area with rocks, dirt, leaves. That's something that I think we can actually accomplish. So, that's not so bad. I am going to go ahead and make copies. But yeah, I think this is doable. So we're going to go ahead and unmute. Mine might actually be sane.
Mine is
Mine's pretty
something.
sane.
Pretty sane.
Mine's not sane at all. Not in the slightest.
All right. So go ahead, take
what
a
is
moment, grab a
sane?
couple of blocks if you need to.
Okay.
Sir, yes, sir. Grabbing some blockarooskies.
Do that. That.
All right.
I don't know what I'll do for that.
Now you'll notice there is a red block that says open closed door.
Yeah.
So I'm about to start the timer and then hit that button. Ready?
I'm not ready.
That's okay.
I guess I'll use that. for
Trust me, you're not ready anyways.
later.
You're not ready. anyways.
All right.
This is accurate.
We're starting the timer in 3, 2, 1. Open it up. Start building.
Let's go. Okay.
yes.
Chat. Here we go.
Okay.
Hooray!
Hmm.
There's one detail on this one that I'm just not sure
We'll start
about.
with step 2.
I can't spell, so I'm crafting the thing instead of pulling it from creative.
Our man. Crafting it.
Yes.
Hey, you do what you gotta. Just so you know, we do not have world edit, but if you need to do some block fills, let me know and I'll give you permission for that.
Alright, that should be good for that thing. Are we supposed to mute ourselves during build 2 or not?
Nope, we want to hear your pain.
Okay. Alright, good.
I'm doing some manual block fills, but I don't need commands. Don't you worry. I also don't know the commands,
Fair enough.
so it's all good. Hmm.
That's exactly what this told me to do, right?
Oh yeah. Sky's. I can tell Sky's tryharding because he's not talking.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
Yep.
What are you locked into?
All right.
Not building. This is bad.
He is building.
No.
Okay.
Oh
okay,
shoot! I
okay.
did that wrong.
Okay, we're
That's okay.
cooking, We're cooking.
Uh
Throw in.
oh. We have problems.
Hey, if problems are your only problem, you're doing all right.
Hmm. How do I make this work?
The eternal question.
Yeah.
You just kind of do it.
I hope my chat can see what I'm doing with this, because it probably makes no sense at this point.
Should do right here.
All right, 3 minutes left.
Ooh shoot.
What?
That's a problem.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm done. See here. Let's spice it up a little.
I need this.
Mm,
This. Is fire tick on or off?
Fire tick should be off, and don't quote me on this, but I think that explosions and mob griefing are also off. Oh, but regular ticks are on, so if you leave saplings, they're going to grow. Guess how we found that out?
Hmm.
All right.
Stairs. Stairs are fun, you know? I'm gonna use some new stairs actually.
What's the
Uh-oh.
time looking like?
1
Yeah,
minute
what is
49.
Plenty of time. Plenty.
Plenty of time.
There, this definitely works, right?
If you have to ask, the answer is no.
Yeah. Yep. This looks right.
Mm-hmm. Excellent,
Yeah,
excellent.
absolutely, absolutely.
I
Alright,
actually
chat,
think that
we
my first step was
absolutely
pretty
won.
easy.
I think I got everything that was mentioned.
All right, well, you got
And then
45
there's me.
seconds to make
What's
sure.
the time? 45. Okay. I'm not
Oh darn!
stressed at
Actually, if
all.
we have another 5 minutes.
Sure, but not on this step.
Oh darn. What's it called? Shoot. Oh yeah.
What is it
That's
called?
a create item.
We're just ignoring that part of this book.
Come on, place. Good.
This is very non-specific about how I arrange things. Yeah, 8 seconds.
That's awkward because I need more than that. Just
Well, you got
kidding.
8.
I've already won.
All right, time is up.
Time's up.
Exit.
Hands off, hands off.
Close up. Put your step 1 book back in the box.
Oh yeah.
Put my step 1
All right.
back in the box. Okay.
Move on to the next one. One to your right.
Hello, purple. Who is purple?
I'm purple. All right.
Oh, good.
Same thing. Grab step 1.
No, no,
mute
no.
up
Grab
and
step
talk to your chat, and then
Step
come
two.
back.
Step
Step
two.
Sorry, step
Step
2.
two.
Step 2. Yep, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
Not that same.
Go ahead and mute and deafen again.
All right, what have we got? Place the cylinder in the center of the circle. Pour water into the layer. Place the cleaned granite outside the ring. All right, that's clearly polished granite. Cylinder into the center. Pour water into the layer. I think it's making a glass kind of shape with water in it. And then granite on the outside. Okay, we're basically making a glass tumbler, I think. All right. Unmute again. All right, I am back.
This is not okay.
Was it okay before?
No, but this is still not okay.
All right, everybody got some blocks?
I'm grabbing some still.
I can't
Yeah, I'm
really
ready.
grab blocks until I see what's going on.
That's a very good point.
I don't know what's happening. This is not okay.
Oh, this is bad.
Once again, I actually
I'm
think that
just-
mine sounds all right. I don't know what happened.
Just gonna be quiet.
I'll just wait for you to get to the last.
All right, starting the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, where's the rest of it?
Oh.
What?
What was step 1?
I am wondering the same thing.
Okay, I mean,
Um,
this is
There's,
just a
this
whole
is
different
definitely too
thing.
small for what my instructions say.
Let me see.
What?
Okay. Okay.
Gotta use an
Okay.
open corner over here.
also, what is this?
in
Resin
the
brick.
world?
Oh, cool. What?
Okay, so we gotta go.
Okay, I'm done.
no. I got an ad in the Sky Butter stream. I can't see what Sky's doing anymore.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh,
We want to do this.
All
right, this is as close as I can get to the requested shape in the space that I have. I'm just saying.
Do I take creative liberties, or I just take this very literally?
I mean,
I think literally is pretty fun. Not gonna lie. Someday.
I think it'll probably work out perfectly either way. I have full confidence that you will get this exactly right. Lou, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk.
Oh, they
Here's
didn't
step
make
2.
This symmetrical.
Let's see.
Okay.
Going with the wording.
I'm not sure exactly.
Okay, then we need. Yeah, that's close enough.
Ah, somebody else with a fever.
13, 16.
Vol,
Why
you
are
have
these
company.
even squares?
All right, you got 3 minutes left, but I think I might actually be done, weirdly enough.
3 minutes. That's too much time.
Actually, you know what? I know what I can do.
Okay, yeah, we'll just have to do that.
Chat, what do we think? This or what I had originally?
There we go. It's still the same shape, just more of it.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's here. Anything else?
Now, should it be vertical or horizontal, chat? Which one?
How do you guys have time to talk to this alleged people called chat?
Because of this instruction. The
Well-
previous instruction, no, I didn't. But this instruction, I absolutely do. I'm just sitting here staring at it.
Same. Like the last one, I was like, all right, I have to fill this space up. This time, when I walked in, there was just so little here, and my instructions are relative to what is there. So
You can't destroy what the person before you did, right?
No.
Okay.
I may have
Um,
modified just a couple blocks, but like I did.
Yeah,
not
like,
destroy,
if-
I
for
did not
example-
destroy their structure.
Yeah, if you have to like put a roof on or something like that, and you have to move a block to make the roof fit, that's fine.
Mm.
But if you're like trying to add a pond and there's a tree in the way, you can't move the tree, right?
Gotcha.
It's a little bit of common sense and a little bit of just don't mess other people's stuff up.
Don't go
And
wild.
we still have a full minute left, and I'm just I don't have anything else.
30 seconds was enough this round.
Sounds like you need to try hard.
Congratulations.
Well,
I'm
to be
just
fair,
doing
mine
this very
only took
literally.
2 minutes, and then I kind of extended it.
All right,
Yeah.
that's
right,
what
well.
that's what it was.
That is what it was.
All right, what's my panic meter at?
30
How much
seconds.
more time? Okay.
Yeah, I've already closed mine up, and it looks like
I closed mine
Verga
up.
and Shield. Yep.
It was a lot of rush building, but I think it looks okay.
Build fast or you auto thing.
My
10
My chat
seconds.
says that 30 seconds was the try hard version.
30 seconds was the try hard version.
Yes.
It's the try hard on time, not on building, I guess. All right, time's up.
Oh darn. Okay.
Put down your
Good
blocks.
thing I'm done. Haha.
And close.
All
Close.
right.
I didn't even look at it before I closed. I'm just gonna move on.
All right, move to the right. This is actually going
Butter.
quicker than usual.
I am sorry. Good luck.
All right.
This is fine.
So we're taking step 3 this time. So grab that, mute up, talk to your chat, and grab some blocks. All right. Yeah, sorry to hear that you've got a sick one there. It has been going around, though. Vol actually said he wasn't feeling so hot tonight, but he's still playing, so good on him. All right. Oh, the soldiers and artillery on both sides seemed to make a huge difference and flew into the gaps. At the end of the tunnel, make a small hole towards the X-Wing and throw a torpedo into the hole in the X-Wing. This sounds like a big, massive, like cinematic scene that there's no way I'm gonna manage it. But we're gonna try. All right, so we need some of these, I guess. Soldiers and artillery. Actually, there we go.
Mid-server?
Okay, who's
Then
this
I
brown?
could really get creative.
That would be shield. It makes complete sense.
Does it?
It's good. It's good.
It was perfectly clear.
Is it?
That's what Google Translate told me.
Did it?
Yes.
All right, everybody got some blocks?
I've got some.
Yeah, I just hope that there's something on the other side of the wall I can work with.
I hear you.
I forgot there's stuff in here.
All right, starting the timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
I got an upgrade.
Okay, this is just
Ah,
not
What?
even.
Okay.
Oh no.
How does this make sense?
Oh no, this is no
makes
longer
0
okay.
sense, but we will survive.
What?
Okay, I
This
gotta
is no
move
longer
fast.
okay.
Okay.
I would kinda like
So
the
that-
world edit, but I don't know how to use it.
Well, we don't have it anyways, so.
We're going to assume that this is a barn. This needs to be a barn, or things don't work.
I don't know what that means, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, took out too many blocks.
Man, I wish I was a builder. Because
Me
I'm
too.
definitely building
Um,
something that I had no idea how to build.
Okay.
That kind of looks like what I'm
So we've
thinking,
done
right?
that part, and let's do this over here.
That did not work. I know how to make I know how to make a rose in Minecraft now, guys.
A rose.
I accidentally built one. trying to make
Well
something
done, I
else.
suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this the house, or is that the house?
Cooking. Is this the house? Where's that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Well, it's an important question
True.
because the one that's the house needs things.
Okay.
We're just gonna do. Who blew that up?
I had to test something.
This
Alright, so we're just gonna do
is
And
interesting.
Okay.
Uh,
um,
2 and 45 left.
All right, all
Wait,
right.
so what happens if I do this?
And
What
Denal,
on
are you
earth?
testing to see if things explode?
No. I don't even know
No,
why you
but-
asked that.
You're playing with nether stars
No, I'm not.
and crystals.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you were.
It's not me. I've got
Okay.
lightning
No,
rods.
that was butter. Butter.
Hey, I was having to test things.
I don't know how to build this next part, and I've got 2 minutes left to do it. Okay,
I'm
hang
being
on.
very
hang on.
careful.
Oh no, you can't escape. I'm so sorry.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh.
Nice. That looks pretty fun.
I promise this
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That thing now exists.
There. I have done a thing.
Let's see. I guess it needs to be over here.
Yeah.
I too have done a thing.
I
thing
have almost
is-
done a thing, and you've got 20
one?
seconds left.
That we definitely did that.
Okay, it exists.
that.
I'm
Okay.
stopping.
It exists.
And 10 seconds for
Yeet.
whoever is still building. May the odds be
Okay.
ever in your favor.
Oh,
I'm done.
I'm done.
I did not even use half of the blocks that I pulled out. Time's up.
Okay.
Quimbly,
That
I will
was
read your
terrible.
message when we get back to this.
It was
I
easy.
hope people
Like
it.
to read it was easy, but to execute it was difficult.
Apparently, griefing is not off
Why do you say that?
because there's a big hole in the ground.
I don't know how that happened.
All right, y'all ready for the reveals?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All
We
right.
all going back in front of our own things.
No. Everybody coming over to the far left. Who had
I'm the
black?
one.
All right, everybody who wants to see them, grab a copy of the step 1, step 2, step 3 books. And whose was this one? Vol?
Yeah.
All right. So once everybody's got a book, Vol is going to take the English instructions and he's going to read them to us, and we are going to mock whoever built it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, y'all
I read
ready?
it first, or
sir.
do we reveal first?
Go ahead and reveal.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
We
not
will
much of a
need to
reveal,
go
but you know.
inside.
Oh.
Oh, this is
Wait.
more of an experience piece, I see.
This is
What even is
ex-
this block?
This is exactly
Ooh.
what I imagined.
Uh-huh.
What?
Well, why don't you read to us the original and the translated instructions,
Okay.
and we'll see.
Do we want to do I read step 1, then the translated step 1, or do it all at once?
Go ahead, read the translated step 1 and then read the English step 1, if you would.
Oh, okay. I gotta have the translated ones too. Okay,
Oh, sorry, I did.
my bad.
I thought I mentioned that
Misunderstood. I thought everyone else was taking those.
everybody.
Okay,
Yeah.
read the translated first.
Yes.
The steam created the wall over time.
This
Which is
now
why
makes
I
perfect
created
sense,
the wall
actually.
Right here. Yeah. And there's steam down here.
Nice.
Nice. Good touch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Step 2.
Wait. What was the English version of that?
Oh, English step 1 is build a wall of the sun setting in the distance.
That is clearly what this is.
Okay.
All right. Step 2.
Step 2 of the translated was place the 2 pieces of wood on a flat surface.
Oh, is that why this only took 30 seconds?
Yes, because I almost displaced 2 blocks.
Uh-huh.
Because it's
It,
block,
I mean,
block, and I'm done.
they are pieces of wood, I guess.
I made them slightly larger pieces of wood.
Fair.
Oh,
All right.
That's why it took 30 seconds.
the original English was place some trees on a dirt floor.
Oh.
I mean, these used to be
I
trees.
was not told to do that.
These are
The
not
trees are just
trees.
laying down. They're tired.
Yeah. Okay. Step 3. Build a wall with large windows to let in the sun.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Sun.
This
Okay,
makes
that's
sense
the,
now.
That's the translated.
This is the sun.
Thought it was a
I
duck.
kind of
That
thought
raises
this
the
was an
sun.
animal. Yeah, I thought it was.
I thought it was a big button.
I went straight to button.
Alright. And then the English would be build a wall with a big window of you looking at the sunset.
I mean, the
Nice.
sunset part actually came through pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
really good.
the sun
Here comes the sun. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
yeah. All right, y'all ready to move to the next one?
Yes.
Good job, guys.
I mean, honestly, the sun actually did its job there. The rest of it, I'm not quite sure how that happened, but
Hey, steam wall. You know.
Okay, and this one was Denalids.
all right. Can't wait to see this. Y'all ready?
Ready.
Ready. Yep. Go team.
Oh wow.
Something got lost in translation.
Yeah. Why is there a flying camel?
Oh. Be gone, camel.
All right. Step 1. Try to look messy. Create a 2-tiered platform using felt, carpet, metal chains, and flags. Build a podium using wooden steps and planks. So we've got 2-tier, and I see carpet, felt. I see it. I see it. It's 2-tiered. That's what it says. Chains. Yep.
Chain.
I don't see any flags, but maybe that's
No,
the floor design.
I ran out of time.
Or it could be the time. Yep.
Yeah. And then
Build a podium using wood.
I think this is supposed to be the podium.
This was the podium. All the barrels and shulker boxes are new.
Oh,
We only
okay.
use stairs and slabs.
So now English. Create a path in the shape of a plus. Create a market stall in 2 quadrants using colored wool, carpets on fences, and string and banners. Use wooden stairs and slabs to create a counter. Which, this is not entirely unlike that, but it's mostly unlike that.
That was all your step one?
That was step 1.
Wow.
It all fit on one page.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I got the book. Wow.
I mean, I can see how the 2-tiered thing came through, and I can kind of see, the counter turned into a platform. I'm not sure what happened to the rest of this. We'll have to see.
Did it look messy enough to you?
It was a little messy, it's true. Place the market in an open corner. Use a fence to create a ledge at each corner. Don't forget to leave the sides empty. Cover them with tape, cotton, or fabric, and set up a wooden table. So I see we've got
Yep.
market
Yeah,
here
one more.
with
We got my
There's a
market.
it says market all over it. We're sure it's the market.
Yep. And then up
And-
top here is my wooden table.
Yep.
Oh, got it. It is a table.
there's
It's
a
got
wooden
chairs
table.
around it. Very recognizable.
And then if we
And
go back to
here's-
the ground,
Here's the corner.
all the the corners, the ledges,
Uh-huh.
and then on the ground there's a
Fences.
bunch of tape.
Ah.
Tons of it, everywhere.
Nice. you taped the ground.
I did.
Yeah, I mean that is everything that it said, isn't it?
I sure tried to.
So, English. Add more market stalls in the empty quadrants. Use fences to create posts on each corner. Leave the sides open, but use banners, wool, and carpets to cover the top. Make sure to include a wooden counter. I mean, counter, table, Don't forget to leave the sides empty. I mean, the sides are in fact empty. So, there you go. Hang on, who added the moss here?
I did.
Oh,
You
that's
haven't
step
read
3.
step 3 yet.
Okay. All right. Step 3. Home improvement with tools. Hide sparkling rocks under a carpet of moss to add soft lighting. Place boxes and barrels in the barn. So I did see the tools at the beginning.
There are tools everywhere in all of the item frames.
Right, right. Home
There are
improvement
sparkling
tools,
rocks.
no doubt.
Yes, there are sparkling rocks. moss carpet.
Ah, got it. Ah,
And if you come
was
up
the
here,
redstone
they are-
also?
Yes, this is just more of that.
Nice.
There we go. So I don't have perms.
There you go. And now you can see the nice glow down below, and
Mhm.
these will
Mhm.
glow and give some nice light.
Soft lighting.
And I did not really have a barn, so I assumed that this was a barn that never got.
Honestly, that's a reasonable assumption. All right. English step 3. Bring the build to life with armor stands wearing heads and armor. Add hidden lighting by concealing glowstone under moss carpets. You got close there. Place chests and barrels inside the stalls. Which stall turned into barn. I can see how you got there. So really, I mean, of the 3 steps, that one probably was the closest. But the bring to life with armor stands did not quite get there, did it?
I did home
improvement with
improvement
tools.
I did exactly what I was told.
I like it. It's nothing like what I was trying to do, but I like it. Oh, wait. Don't close it.
Oh, skies. Oh.
Oh, is Sky next?
Yeah, Sky is currently AFK. Maybe we should skip him for the time being.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
He's been looking at the emerald green wall for a while.
In the sky, appropriately enough.
Oh.
All right, yeah, we'll come back to him.
Sky put a message in Discord. He's AFK for a month. I'll be
Okay.
back.
A month?
A moment.
A moment.
Makes sense.
Sounds like life is happening. It happens. Who is
Yes.
pink?
Me.
All right. Are we ready?
I'm terrified. Let's look. Nice.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so instruction number 1. Make a 2-meter wide circle with bricks and stones. Fill the tire with water. If you want to see it, you need to replace the blocks with water.
So there, just to be clear, I added the glass with the granite rings. There is water in there that I did not add.
Okay. The original. Make a ring of stone bricks with a diameter of 7. Fill the ring with water. Replace the blocks under the water if you want to get fancy.
7, 2, they're
Fancy.
practically the same number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I got here, I had just that little 2-meter circle. And you'll see
Yeah,
why
is
that matters when
it-
she reads number 2.
I did step number 1 for this, and isn't one Minecraft block a cubic meter?
Yes.
Yes. So you are
Ah.
completely accurate to the instructions that you were handed.
This is
Ah,
true.
okay.
Okay, step number 2. Place the cylinder in the center of the circle. Pour water into the layer. Place the cleaned granite outside the ring.
So I
Accurate,
thought
accurate.
I was going to come in here and build like a glass of water that had some granite for like decoration or something. But you see why I couldn't actually build a cylinder. This thing is tiny.
Yeah. So the original number 2 was put a pillar of blocks in the middle of the ring. Place water on top of the pillar. Place polished granite as the ground around the outside of the ring.
Wow, that would have looked a lot better than what I built.
So, I did step 3, and I would request that you read it over here.
Uh, Oh,
Okay.
over here.
Step 3. Bone meal enriches the soil and helps grass and flowers grow. Right-clicking on a slot will create a path to the existing space.
Mhm.
I found it.
Oh,
Can
look, there's the
confirm
existing
there's a
space.
path.
Oh,
Look at how much you can exist in
hey,
here.
look at this.
I exist.
Ah, Existence
Wow,
is nice.
beautiful.
I had to
What is that one?
replace the entire floor with grass.
I
I was a little
Yeah.
panicky.
Yeah.
The original is oh, that's the first one. It switched pages. Okay, bone meal the remaining ground to produce tall grass and flowers. Right-click the ground with a shovel to make a path leading up to the now fountain.
That was
Mm, mhm,
actually
mhm.
kind of
Oh,
close.
that actually makes sense.
I can see how it got there.
Yep.
Yeah, I see what happened here.
Once again, for the instructions they got, not bad.
This
That
next
is-
one
that
is
is
the
true.
best one.
Wait,
This is
should we
the
go back to
best one.
skies or save skies for last?
Let's go ahead and do skies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, guy, I did not see your message until we were already started the next one. Sorry.
Oh, that's,
Hang on, is
that's
there not a
okay, that's
real
okay.
3?
Those are the real 3.
Oh, the other one says he,
Oh,
he,
no.
3.
Let me see if that's the real 3. I have the real 3 on a sticky note just in case these got deleted. Yeah. This one's real. Boop.
All right. Ready?
Yes, sir. This one actually translated perfectly.
Wow.
Oh, did it?
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh.
It's so
very dangerous.
beautiful.
Don't
Okay.
touch.
Hey, chat, what's the
first
command to turn
one that
explosions
somebody- First one that somebody put in was create an island with straight sides and a floating pool on the sides. Create an area with rocks, dirt, and leaves.
Yeah, that was me. I have an
Well
island.
done.
It's floating. It's got straight sides, rocks, dirt, and leaves. And yeah, the leaves coming down the side. Floating pool. Yeah, the whole pool is in fact floating. It's not attached to the walls or anything.
Yep.
And I put glass on the
Amazing.
outside because it said the pool itself should be floating. So that's as close as I can get to suspending water.
Barrier blocks.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that.
I actually just thought of that. The actual was create a floating island with jagged edges, waterfalls pouring off, and use stone, dirt, and moss blocks for terrain.
Well, I mean, this is basically the opposite of jagged edges, but other than that, I think I nailed it.
And
Yeah, it went
You
straight
missed the
from
waterfall.
straight sides to jagged edges.
You missed the waterfall.
Oh, I did miss the waterfall.
So-
Oh,
so
well,
tad-
better luck next
so
time.
cute. All right, step
So-
2: create a magical home with rose glass, raised crystals, and amethyst, and an outdoor staircase.
I had to do step 2.
This
Is
is a
there-
magical home.
It is.
There's amethyst. There's an outdoor staircase.
Why is it full of water?
That is probably
I did
related to
not
step 3.
do that.
Might be a step 3 issue. The actual translation was build a magical wizard tower on top using purple stained glass, deep slate, and amethyst blocks with spiraling stairs around the exterior.
I mean, this isn't far off.
This is close
This is actually pretty
this is
good,
pretty good.
all things
because
considered.
they did use deep slate and amethyst.
Yep.
This
And
is a shade of
red
purple,
glass,
right?
not purple, but
This
is
a
what?
shade of purple? What do you mean?
I mean, with the
What
the water behind it, it actually kind of is.
Yeah. What is
Yeah.
red but a shade of purple?
What is red? Baby, don't hurt me.
And the instructions they got didn't even say anything about deep slate, and they still got it. So
Yeah, they
That
still
just
use
shows-
deep slate.
That shows how
Insane.
elite deep slate is as a
See,
building
Fire
block.
says 10 of 10 would live in that wizard tower.
Step 3 is add suspended crystals from underwater crystal ruins, magical scrolls, handles, and crystal bells. Fly with a book or small balloon.
Yeah.
Suspended crystals.
I
Balloon.
was step 3, and there was already there was already crystals, so I just skipped that. But then I put the the exploding crystals because I thought, hey, more crystals, why not?
They are suspended.
They are
Yeah, they're
crystals,
suspended.
and they suspended.
And then it said something about a bell, so I put bells underneath some crystals, and then
Crystal
I
bells,
built a
yeah.
balloon.
That's a good balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was a mushroom at first, but yeah, it makes sense as a
Yeah.
balloon.
Yeah, if you chop off the top, it looks like a rose.
Yeah,
Nice.
it kind of does.
Cool.
And then the actual step 3 was add glowing ruins with sea lanterns, enchanted bookshelves, potion stands, and hanging lantern vines surrounded with flying books or small orbs.
That's
Please.
not far off. I mean, there's no flying books.
Yeah,
That's
I
some
didn't
definitely
do
has-
that.
It definitely has orbs with runes on them. So
That is true. This is basically the only
True.
way. Well, one of the only ways you can get runes in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Overall, I think it kind of works.
Yeah, so out here is my testing area where I was seeing if I could put water on top of crystals, or else if I could break the obsidian and, how not to make them explode.
Got it.
But then you tested.
How did you
Yeah.
test this without blowing up the build?
I mean, outside the
What?
build is basically the only way, right?
Over here.
Yeah, I tested out here to make sure I could break the obsidian underneath it, and that I could place water onto the crystals.
Well, hey, it worked.
Yeah,
It
it worked.
Yeah, nice.
Amazing.
All right, now I think Shield is next, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Curious because I started this one.
Oh no.
I'm glad that we're no longer looking at anything that I was part of.
Oh, I was a part of this and it's fantastic.
All right,
Everyone ready?
do it.
Yes.
Let's go.
So earlier, Fire said it looks like a battle axolotl.
Oh, this is epic. It's got
Well,
glasses.
I'm seeing kind of etho with the suit.
Cyber Etho.
Interesting. I appreciate the attempt.
All right. What was step 1?
Step 1. If it is slightly offset to one side, an X-shaped wing will form, and an S-shaped wing will extend to the left of the damaged area. Make sure the beta indicator is red and the buffer is white. This robot should be green.
So here's the X, and then the S next to the damaged shoulder, and then the red indicator and the white indicator.
And the robot
Uh-huh.
is green.
It is green. And it has a damaged area. Oh, man.
It did lose a shoulder.
What was
The
this
original.
supposed to be? I have to know.
The original. Off to one side a little bit. Build an X-wing facing to the left with the S-foils expanded into attack position. Make sure that the markings on the fighter are red and that the fighter is mostly white. The droid should be blue.
You know what? I was actually close on this. Oh, correction.
Blue?
Quimbly said the thing before about the axolotl. Yeah. So, on mine, I got a related thing, which is why there are
Yes.
little things flying around here.
These look way closer to X-Wings than my robot.
Step 2. I made a fighter with wings on the back of an X-wing, but I modified it and put it on top. Then, build 2 turrets on either side of the fighter and place the gun on the turret facing the fighter. Practice gun battles with your pilot wearing X-wing goggles.
So,
So
this
basically,
was
his head is now an
Sai.
X-wing fighter, but it's shooting towards him, and he's got goggles.
These are good goggles. These are good goggles. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much it's X-wing on top.
Yeah.
With the blasters.
Oh my!
The original. Build a TIE fighter following the X-Wing, but offset and a little above it. Then build 2 towers on either side of the fighters, with gun emplacements on the top in turret mounts, facing the fighters. Use glass to represent shots coming from the TIE fighter towards the X-Wing.
I mean, that was actually kind of close, all things considered.
There are X-wings.
There are eventually X-Wings.
I
don't
mean,
think those have
there's
been
X
built yet,
ears,
technically.
so I mean,
Step
it
3.
kind of makes sense, ish.
Step 3. The soldiers and artillery on both sides seemed to make a huge difference and flew into the gaps. At the end of the tunnel, make a small hole towards the X-Wing and throw a torpedo into the hole in the X-Wing.
Okay, so I clearly have X-wings, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
clearly
and
have
they are going into the gaps on either side, and then
Yes.
there's a tunnel here. And if you
Yep.
look inside the tunnel, you'll see there are torpedoes going inside the tunnel.
There are torpedoes inside the tunnel.
I have no idea how you thought this scene was going to fit into this box.
I didn't expect it to. No one said anything about it fitting into the box. I was just told make instructions.
That is true.
The original. All around the fighters and towers, build a large trench so that it looks like they are flying down the trench. At the end of the trench, the X-Wing is facing. Make sure to put a small black hole in the floor and build a torpedo going from the X-Wing through the hole.
See, on mine, I kind of had an inkling about what you were trying for. But
Yeah.
by the time I got here, there was a huge green robot that had already been in the battle for a while. So when I
It was
read it,
supposed
I
to
was
be
like, okay, I
blue
need to
and
build
honest
soldiers and
and-
artillery and X-Wings. But there was no space for the soldiers and artillery because they were going to be like way down here scale compared to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would watch this movie.
Yeah, why not? Jordan says, why am I not surprised Shield did an X-Wing?
What is it,
Jordan, you
Star
should
Trek?
absolutely not be surprised about this.
You know, it's a really good thing we don't give Shield more space for these things. All right, Butter, you're up.
Oh boy.
Of course, this was Butters. That's why it made no sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I hear a witch?
Wait, what?
I thought I heard a witch.
We'll find out about that. All right. Are you ready, team?
Do it.
Ready?
Aye, aye, Captain. Ooh. Oh.
It was a witch.
There are definitely witches. Huh. Okay.
I am concerned.
Yeah. Well, all right. Here's step one.
I know how this began, but what?
Yeah.
Step one.
right
Start
there?
slowly and cook only chicken and rice for now. It's not too small and large enough to fit in your backpack. They then covered the cats' surfaces with cement and even gave them the ability to bite.
There were lots of cats here, but I think the
There
witches
used to
killed
be.
them.
Do witches do
Yeah,
that?
Or the cats burned.
I
They-
did
a lo-
step 2, and I had to put a fence here to contain the cats.
Yeah, I made it bigger.
All
There,
right,
cats.
here's step one. Starting off simple, using strictly pink wool for now. Make some pigs, not too small and big enough to add some things later on. And then using concrete, add faces to the pigs and maybe even give them eyebrows.
That is not what I was told to do. I was told
Not
to
even
cook chicken
close.
and rice and do it slowly.
That's why when I translated these, I was like, how? How did
Oh.
they get from pigs to this?
And there is cooked chicken
There sure
in all of the
is.
furnaces.
I mean,
Beautiful.
you can see it's chicken and rice, right?
Where's the rice at? Oh wait, oh.
The
there,
grain.
There it is, there it is. Yeah.
That's rice.
All right.
It's
Step
the
number
best I've
2.
got for rice.
Step 2. In step 2, you will add options to change the mode, get creative, make wings, airplanes, birds, etc. Then create an event to help.
Create an event to help.
Well,
I
Yeah,
only
here's
had
two.
enough
Here's an
time.
airplane and a
Yeah.
wing.
and
Oh,
an
it's,
eagle.
it's an airplane.
Cacao.
Yeah.
Oh, an eagle.
So yeah, I only had enough time to
Ah.
build the eagle and the airplane and to replenish a few of the cats that escaped before I was able to get the fence up.
So
The
I thought
cats
this was
were
like a
I
duck
have 8
sitting on
seconds left.
a tree or
Yeah.
something. But yeah, I can see the eagle now.
All right, the OG. For step number 2, you will be adding various ways for the pigs to fly. Be creative in this step with wings, propellers, jets, etc. And then make the pigs ready for war. Once again,
Yeah.
no pigs. Bad.
Wow.
We're still missing the pigs.
We are still
We
missing the
might
pigs.
Might not win this battle.
I don't think the
Yeah.
pigs are gonna win.
All right. Wait. That was step number 2. All right, step number 3. Number 3. The result is that each mother not
Oh god.
not only appreciates the island, but each one has unique,
Oh my.
beautiful, special, and important. These to these moms.
So all the witches are named
Oh.
Mother, and here's an island.
They're named Mother.
They are unique and beautiful and special.
They're all unique.
Oh my. Fire says it's giving Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
Step number 3 was originally, lastly, make each pig not just a king, but a legend. Give each one their own unique, luxurious, special, expensive, and valuable crown.
Wow.
How did this
Wow.
get mother?
What languages do you use?
Where's
I
the
do
pig?
not understand.
I didn't look. I just randomly selected a bunch, like swapped them through. I don't know
Oh.
what I did.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute.
Where are the
Oh.
pigs?
I understand what everyone did based on the instructions that they were given.
Although,
Yep.
as we learned during the last build babble, there is actually only one canonical mother in Minecraft, and that is the dragon. Just saying.
This is true. I think spawning one of those in would have been more of a problem.
Oh,
And it said multiple.
it did.
Multiple mothers.
All right, so that is round 1 done. That was quite a ride.
Oh
That
dear.
last one's hilarious.
Uh,
The mothers got me.
yeah,
They are special in their own way.
aren't they though? All right, so let's take a short break, and then we will proceed to round 2.
Sir, yes, sir.
All right, cool.
All right, let me check and see if I can stay for round 2 or not.
All right. All right, let me catch up on chat. I missed a lot. First, Quimbley, thank you for the lurk. I don't know if you can hear me, but I hope your back feels better. Fire Jordan, welcome in. Don't know if I said that. Glad to see the builds have continued to be strange. What else? Let's see. Jagged is straight. Yeah, I don't know exactly how that came about, but you saw mine said straight. It is it's a pretty nice tower though. Didn't take long for him to develop a reputation. It's true. Ah, I just missed him. Hang on. I think he's still in Discord. Hey, thanks for joining us. Thanks for playing. Oh, he's not in Discord either. I tried. I don't know if you can ban me from my own, but I'm just going to point out I did not call anybody a witch. Thank you, Broke Shield. You know, there's always one, right, that just goes so far off the rails that it's hard to process. At least this one's not a therapy session, I guess. And Jordan, thank you for the lurk. All right, I'm going to grab some water while we're on break. And tea, of course. All right. So I do not remember what my second one was. Let me see if I still have the text file. Oh, yeah. This is going to be fun. He may need one before the evening's over. I've actually been doing okay on the congestion this week until like a little bit yesterday and then today again. But at least I'm not coughing a lot. All right, let's go ahead and unmute it. Seems like other people already are.
That was.
Yeah.
And
All right.
Oh, hi. Hi.
this is the voice of all.
Donalid.
Yeah.
So I could be here most of the next hour. However, at any point in time, I could get called to feed the baby.
Okay.
So it's like, do I stay or do I go?
Well, that's a tough one because if you go,
Yeah.
we're gonna have an incomplete build.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
So here's my suggestion. Why don't you stick around and just, make fun of people while we're building?
I love making fun of people.
I'm so good
I got a sip of tea redeem.
I-
If you
I
have
need
tea,
to
drink it.
stand next to you real quick. See how similar our skins are.
Oh yeah, we do have
I
similar
think-
skins.
It's a little bit, yeah.
I found this skin when I was, I think, in like either middle school or like freshman year of high school, probably.
I just forced my wife to make this for me.
Nice,
Yep, I made that skin for him.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Remind
uh,
me. Sky was on green, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna mark it so we don't try to
Oh,
build
did he have
nothing.
to go?
He did.
He's playing Matchmasters right now. I'm watching him.
Thank you. All right, so we'll just skip that one, and unfortunate,
is
but
it?
we'll skip Butters. Hey, Butter, that just means that you have one for the next time we do this.
This is true. I do.
It means we might be within your time limit.
That is
Well,
true.
The only problem is, like, yes, but it's just that at any point the baby could wake up, and I would have to go
Right.
feed her. That's the only problem. Or she just might not wake up. We don't really know.
Yep,
All right.
sometimes that's the case.
Babies do be like that.
They do.
Yes.
So
I
are
understand this quite
we-
well.
Yeah,
Are we
me
going
too.
to shuffle to the right again, or should we?
No, we're gonna go to the left this time. That way you get somebody
One
else's
left now,
build.
y'all. One hop this time.
And shuffle to
Jump.
the left. And shuffle to the right.
Jump.
All right.
I have shuffled already.
Nope. I was behind on shuffling. Hey, Butter, since you're watching, you want to keep the timer?
Oh, heck yeah. 5 minutes, you said?
5 minutes. So, everybody
sir.
take your step 1 book out, mute up and say hello to chat, and come back when you're ready. All right. Okay, build a brickstone or wood fireplace. Oh, fire. Yeah, I forgot about those two. Oops. Okay, this is actually, sane. So we're going to go with some kind of stone, I think. What about tough? Would tough make a good fire? No, tough is too greeny. Let's go blackstone in the back, I think. And then oh wait, we got fire tick off, so they should stay on. All right, we're good. All right, let us unmute. All right. Mine actually kind of makes sense. I think this one might be what it means.
This one also makes sense.
It does,
Nope.
doesn't it?
Yes.
Nope.
No, I'm pretty sure all of mine make sense on the second one.
The first part makes sense. The second part does not make sense. The third part makes sense, and the fourth part sort of makes sense.
I'm not sure that explanation made sense.
Well, I'm at least glad that part of it doesn't make sense, because doing it's like, it scrambled it, but it didn't seem to scramble it that much. But I guess we'll see. I may have forgotten something.
Is Vault still muted? He must be really concentrating on that book.
I
Wait a minute.
There's
I have
more than one word I need to read.
Wait, does Vol have shields?
Looks like it.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I also had to Google search up something to see what it was.
Oh, shield.
I am successful.
For certain values of success.
I am confusing other players, and things are babbled and confusing. This is Build Babel. I am successful.
I'm just going to say, you don't actually have to make it more confusing intentionally. It does that on its own.
This one wasn't even confusing intentionally.
Uh,
All right, y'all. We ready? We ready?
I'm ready.
I think so.
All right. Timer is gonna start. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, go. 5 minutes.
Your timer
Let's
can't
see.
defeat me.
Who's gonna cook the most this first round? We got shield starting off with. That is not the color I thought it was. Terracotta. Okay. Let's see. Val cooking pretty hard right now. That looks pretty late epic. You might even get visited by your friend Eric every now and then. You never know. What's up, Verg?
Hi.
Virgo? Eric would like to know how things are going.
Going pretty speedy.
Nice.
Kind of have to. There's easy instructions, just the initial building part of getting it started is the hard part.
Oh, perfect. All right, say hi to Eric next time.
Something is horrendously wrong here.
That'll happen.
So now, are you gonna have enough time to finish this?
Nope. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
do it
I think so.
anyways.
All right. Good luck, my guy. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. We have 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, y'all. 3 minutes
Plenty
and
of time
20
to not
seconds.
finish. Apparently, everybody's in concentration mode this time.
I
Oh
hate
yeah.
circles.
I feel like I can't talk and build at the same time. Ever.
I hate circles.
I feel like if anybody would be able to build and talk at the same time, it would be Virga, because I think she might be like the only person I regularly play with right now who does build.
I hate circles. Moving on.
Virga, would you consider yourself a builder?
Yes, I would.
Would anybody else here consider yourself a builder?
No, not at all.
No. I am a redstoner, and that is my role.
You've seen me play.
I have.
I'm sorry.
You're not that bad.
It's because I'm not bad at building because I don't build.
Smart. Huh, this is very interesting.
Which one?
We have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left, y'all. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I must
I
say,
feel like
Shield, this kind of reminds me of something.
Is that a good thing?
Well,
Who put that there?
well, it reminds me of my colon. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh
Hey,
no.
It
What's
is-
what's
it is
what's the
not
new
my
mob called?
fault.
But it looks
Uh,
great. It looks great.
It is not my fault that my instructions gave me this color to work
Oh,
with.
this is
wait.
beautiful. This is beautiful, Val.
Thank you.
Not gonna lie, these colors don't go together in real Minecraft, but hey, this is beautiful.
I
Alright.
don't mind. I didn't do it.
So that's step
Yeah.
one. That's part one,
Yeah.
part two.
There we go.
I think you need a resident. There you go. There's your local resident.
I think I'm done.
Oh no, shield. Now this really reminds me of my colon.
What on earth are you building?
All right, y'all. We
I'm
got
not done.
1 minute. We've got 1 minute left. You guys, really? You're closing your wall already? Get back in there. Build something else.
I'm done.
No,
Do you
get back
want
in
to
there. Get back in there.
We got a minute left. I'm
He locked me in here.
gonna
Oh.
take every second of that.
This is beautiful.
Isn't
I
it
like
though?
this. Nice and cozy. Y'all, we got 35 seconds. 35 seconds and counting.
Please don't stress me out.
This just looks great, Shield. I love this. I'm very excited for what this turns into being. All right, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Hey, Val, why don't hurry up?
I'm just gonna say my
Just-
chat called mine snazzy just now, so
Just kidding, Val. You're doing great, and I'm excited to see how this turns out in the end. 8 seconds, by the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put down your blocks.
I
I don't.
locked in.
Oh, sorry. There you go. There you go. My bad.
so
Well,
just so you
I
know,
don't
my,
wanna-
my chat is also a fan of the announcer.
it's
Nice.
Yes,
not complete
I
trash.
appreciate the announcer. And
Yes, me too. I think it's awesome.
So far, my favorite is Shields.
Uh,
Sorry, guys, but Shields
Did
is my
somebody not
favorite.
close the door?
Oh, cool. Because I was building shields.
Good,
Shields
good,
is his
good, good.
favorite. Yep,
Yeah.
I heard that.
All right, y'all. Let's move one to our left. Don't forget, this round we're going to our left, not our right. If you go to the right, you're gonna mess up, and it's gonna be your fault.
this is fair.
Yep. All right, take a moment, mute up, read your chats.
Oh, wrong button.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's see. Yes, creaking. I did remember it at the end there, but I was not expecting that to exist. All right, what do we got? Go to the door. They dug a small pond by the side of the road and planted fish and seaweed in it. Plant a large number of wheat plants on the shore and sprinkle the seeds so that the seeds grow well. You know, I think we're making fish and plants. I can do that. Let's see here. Oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to take that one. My bad. I'm just going to take a little bit of all of these. Except for that one. That's not a fish. Yeah,
All right, pick
I
your blocks,
see.
pick your blocks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5 minutes and counting. Open up your gates. See what you got. I'm ready to watch.
Okay.
Val.
It looks like somebody didn't finish, but okay.
See, Val? It's a colon.
There's
Where
a
do
lack
these
of
guys keep coming
this.
from?
Nice.
I did expect
Yes.
there to be, I guess, water or something here.
Oh. I see no water.
I also see no water, which...
You might change that, you know? Let's see. All right, Virga. How we feeling? This is Virga. Shield, how we feeling about this build?
We are missing a crucial component to my instructions.
Huh. That could be a problem. Let's see.
All right. Yeah.
You don't happen to
Yep.
probably don't have the thing to make item frames invisible, do you?
We do not have
There's that.
anything, basically, in terms of
Okay.
mods.
And now we need this. So now we can do.
On red. Okay, that looks.
Okay,
fine.
that'll work.
Oh, nice. I replaced these other places.
Oh no.
Okay, now. That is kind of... oh no, the redstone. I hope I didn't break that.
All right, Virga. How we... Oh. Huh.
That's a good sound.
Well, I'm almost done, so I think I'm going to do extra stuff just because.
Place. No.
Yeah. I am enjoying this build so far. Yes. You know who else is enjoying it? Freddy. And he's also enjoying some cake, so yeah. Great build. Great build.
Thanks.
All right, Val.
Oh, I
Oh.
forgot the first sentence.
Okay.
Okay.
We're
get it.
doing rituals over here. We're sacrificing things. Okay. Val, this is great. I'm loving it.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what blocks I can place a mushroom on?
Mushroom
Mycelium?
can be placed on mycelium and podzol.
Okay.
My chat is asking who's Freddy.
Oh.
I bet they are.
Freddy is...
They are. They haven't seen Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy's great. Freddy likes his cake. Denalid, I like the water.
Thank you, thank you. I hydrated it myself.
Yes.
Oh wait, not there.
What do we think, chat?
Oh, Chad, this looks great. Shield,
We did
this looks
those.
dangerous. This looks like a violation of the health code.
There is no OSHA here.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
guys, there's a timer going. You guys have a minute and 40
And-
left. That's my bad.
Who put this
We
panda
have-
here?
This
Wait, is the panda the resident?
for that step right there. And then we did that. So
Hey, you got mushrooms down, Val. Let's go.
The work
Oh,
in progress.
Come on, get over here.
this is a fun
Ah.
build.
I now understand. We have found Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy's a pretty cool guy. Can't lie.
Very nice.
Freddy needs to get inside or outside.
Freddy, why aren't you eating your cake, bro?
There.
Aren't you supposed to grab it and roll? All right, we got 59 seconds. Virga, you're
Okay.
finishing a minute early again?
Yes, this one was
Classic pet
very
maneuver.
short.
back in there. You're not coming out
Jeez.
until the timer
Sprinkle
goes
the
off.
seeds.
45 seconds. 45 seconds.
Let me out of here.
Golly.
I'm sorry, this one was short instructions.
Wow, this is a beautiful place.
Yeah, isn't it though? It's where Freddy
Yeah.
lives.
True. Hey guys, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Virgo, why are you just standing there?
Because I have nothing to.
All right, I think that's it for me.
All right.
Freddy's
Five
house is as
seconds.
done as I'm gonna make it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Stop building. Freddy says stop or he'll eat your hands.
My door
That's
is
weird.
closed. Freddy back
That's
where
weird.
he belongs.
Good job.
Freddy is now part of this build. So
Oh, this was by Virgo.
Freddy is also part of my build,
Alrighty.
coincidentally.
I need everyone
Me
to
as well.
move.
I'm
Everyone
leaving.
needs to move left. Once.
I did not build
Everyone needs
anything.
to
I simply
move
moved
left.
Freddy.
This is true. I watched him. Everyone needs to move left one time. You move right, once again, you're gonna ruin everything.
You're ruining ruiners.
All right,
I ruined everything because I moved
Grab
right
step
so
3.
many spaces.
Grab step 3. Your final step.
I better mute myself.
All right, chat. Let's see what we got. Finally, place a bowl in the corner of your room next to your large pizza and fill it with water or any other liquid you want to drink. All right, so we're doing the drink out of bowls kind of thing. Very like, I don't know. Is that like Asian sort of drinking thing or? But we might also have to build a pizza. I'm just saying. There's no guarantee the pizza made it. I'm betting that one of the things that's supposed to already be here is not there. And with that.
I was muted. I was asking, are you on mine or on Virgus?
I'm on the pink one, so that's Virgus.
Okay. I have the thing that I need to complete my book. And are you sure that fire tick is off?
Well, I have a fire in mine, so I really hope so.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right, y'all. It's time. We need to grab some building blocks.
Oh, I've already got mine.
Me too.
Nice. Do I like?
I got mine.
You guys have 10 seconds until the finale starts.
Wait, how many seconds now?
11.
What-
All right,
what?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Build. Build as fast as you can.
Oh,
Look at the monstrosity that you've been given, and make it
what
pretty.
exactly is this? I think
It's a
this might be
colon.
the thing that I thought wasn't going to be here.
Yeah, this is what originally to me I thought was a colon.
I can see what it's supposed to be.
Can you?
I can because of my instructions.
Because,
All right,
that's
so
true.
I'm gonna have to build one of these because otherwise I won't be able to put the thing that I'm supposed to put. Now, chat, I want you to look at this. It says any other. So I don't have to put the
Does say
one thing
that.
in there. I can put the other things in there too.
It does say that.
The problem is, I mean, I know what this is supposed to be, but I think we have to have two of them because there's just so much time left.
This is true. Oh, you guys have 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
So much time.
Yeah, I don't
So
need
much
that much.
time.
Timekeeper, why did you give us so much time?
I can give you more time.
No, I need less time.
Oh, okay, okay. Ho 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 ho. Shield,
I
I'm
was-
liking it.
I was told to do a thing, and chat gave me an answer, and I'm doing what chat told me to do.
That's always
Yes.
dangerous.
This is great. Hmm. I know
Should I do a
what
third
will
one?
make this build perfect. There we go. Oh, Val. Okay. Very majestic.
I didn't see what you.
Nice.
Majestic.
Nice.
That's an interesting word.
I like
Hmm.
that.
All right, what else can I put into these? Since I've got so much time, I'm still building more of them.
Yes, yes. Use your time wisely. So Virgo, what you thinking?
It's gonna take time, but I know what I must do.
Yes.
It's gonna take time.
Yes.
You have to do time for something.
Nope.
Speaking of time, you guys have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left.
What am I
No
gonna do with all
way.
this time?
shoot.
Why is there a warden? Well, I think you need to ask Butter that, not me.
So Virga, great build, looking good. All right. Ooh, good touch, good touch. I have one of these in my house.
Nice. I have a couple small ones.
Ooh. I have one small one. Freddie, what you think? Humble abode, feeling nice, yeah. Freddie, you got a boogie hanging out there.
Turns out you cannot tip the milk out of a Minecraft bucket. I didn't think so, but in Create Mod you
Yeah.
can, so.
Back to doing what chat told me to do. We need more.
More power.
Oh, this.
How much time we
All
got?
right, y'all. We are closing in on our. Oh, wait.
Chat told me to do a thing. I did the thing.
How'd you do that? All right, y'all. We got less than a minute now. Final round. Finish up your preparations. All right, Val. I like this.
Thank you.
The health code is forgetting about the earlier problems.
Oh, good. That panda. I mean,
Shield.
uh,
Oh, this is great.
I was told to do it,
This is great.
both by my chat and by the book.
Nice. How beautiful.
Oops.
What a glorious time this is. Y'all have a whopping 5 seconds. 4, 3,
Where'd Freddie go?
2, 1. Time. Shut your builds.
Actually, I had
Get
extra
out.
time on that one.
I think I'm happy with
I
what
finally
did.
wasn't shoved back into my build box.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
don't
I
forget to
forgot
close
come
it.
over. There we go.
Well, this
Sorry,
time
I
I
was
built till
capping
the
Freddie.
end, so
Well done.
Perfect,
Well done.
team. Perfect. Let's all come. Actually, no. We're gonna start at this far end over
Oh,
here.
well,
We're
he's
gonna
calling
start
it.
at
We better do
brown.
it.
Ladies and gentlemen, who is this?
This would be Shield.
Shield.
So
Shield,
this is
would
going
you
to go
please,
perfectly.
show off your precious build?
Not my build, just my instructions.
We're gonna blame it on you.
That's fair. Here goes.
Oh.
Okay.
the crowd goes wild. Ah!
This actually did turn out pretty nice.
That's-
I mean, there's
Yeah.
a little bit of strangeness about the roof.
Huh.
Yeah. That rough. Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Bored for drawing.
See?
All right, what's step 1 say?
Step 1. Build a small house. The house is decorated with cedar wood, acacia walls, black oak doors, and a roof. Make sure you have at least 2-inch windows on all sides of your house. If possible, try to make it pentagonal.
Wait, 2 inches thick or 2 inches across?
I did not
It
know.
says 2-inch windows.
I went for 2 inches thick. Hence the pains.
Hey, it works.
That works?
I
That
mean,
works?
this
I
fits the
did-
bill.
I did miss the front window above the door, but
Knight says it's unique architectural design choices, not strangeness.
trying to do a pentagon roof was weird.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's even a pentagon. I started with 5 pillars. I guess it's not an equilateral pentagon.
I don't think you can do equilateral pentagons at this scale in Minecraft.
No, you cannot.
So what was it really?
But
The original is
decorate the inside.
Construct a small house. Build it with spruce logs at the corners, acacia planks for the walls, a dark oak door, and hay bales for the roof. Make sure that you have at least 1 2-wide window on each side of the building. Build it with 5 sides if you can.
That actually turned out pretty close, I think.
Yeah, we actually, other than losing hay bales in the translations,
So the thing that I had to embarrassingly Google search was what color was cedar? I didn't know. I saw one picture of red wood, so I went with mahogany. No, mangrove. That's what it is.
Yeah. the mangrove works quite nicely.
Yeah, it works.
It was intended to be spruce, but hey, it works. It looks good. Step
Alright.
2. Go to the door.
I
They
did go
dug
to
a
the door.
small pond by the side of the road and planted fish and seaweed in it. Plant a large number of wheat plants on the shore and sprinkle the seeds so that the seeds grow well.
So for this, I need to do a demonstration because not all of this is visible. I did this during the build process.
Good.
And there are
This
a large
actually-
number of wheat things by the pond.
Looks
There are.
nice.
And Skybutter is rating. Hello.
Let's go.
Howdy,
Also,
Raiders.
the original, build a path away from the door. Build a small lake to one side of the path and make sure to put fish and seagrass in it. Plant a bunch of wheat in a plot near the lake and bone meal it so that it is fully grown.
Nice.
That's
So we
cool.
actually got what I asked for.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Because there's fish, there's seagrass, there's a little bit of coral and kelp, there's wheat in a plot, there's a path.
The coral is actually part of my step 3.
That's fair, and I can see how that comes into
Welcome in, Raiders.
step 3.
Thank you
Place
very
a
much for
flower
dropping
box
in.
outside
And
the
yeah,
window and fill
no
it with
worries
fresh flowers.
about having to leave.
Use a
We
variety of flowers.
understand.
The room
Life
has a bed,
happens.
2 closed chests, a fireplace with an electric fan, and a drawing board.
CS Java,
Plant lots of
howdy,
flowers
howdy.
in and around the pond.
Blue, hello again. Aquanator,
The
welcome
only way I
in.
knew how to plant flowers
And
in the pond
The
was
Jade
coral.
Emerald, welcome in. Yeah,
That
and y'all
works.
already know what's
There's
going on,
flowers
so
in
I'm
the
not going to
pond.
explain
There's
it.
flowers
But
all around.
this is
There's a variety of
Shield's
flowers.
current build,
There is a planter box with flowers.
and I'm going to unmute on Discord now.
We have a drawing board, or a board for drawing, a bed, chests,
an electric. Oh, okay. It's a ceiling fan.
I can see it.
Yep.
And yeah,
This is
board for
beautiful.
drawing.
Great build, great build. Woo! Celebratory fireworks.
The
Like
original
that.
for step 3 is
Oh,
build
yes.
planter boxes outside the windows and put flowers in all of them. Use a variety of flowers. Inside the house, place a bed, a double wide trap chest, a furnace with a powered rail on top, and a crafting table. Plant more flowers around the lake and the rest of the area.
An electric fan. I mean,
Not sure how it got electric fan, but that's okay. Yeah, this
Beautiful.
actually worked. We got, other than the hay bale roof, we got what I originally wrote out of this Babel.
yeah. And you got Freddy.
And I got Freddy. We did lose the crafting table, but we got a drawing board.
It's true.
I found the crafting table.
There it is. Got it.
Yay.
Mine now.
Mine.
All right, this one is Virga, right?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, this one is the alleged colon.
Yeah.
I knew exactly what this was when I came in, just so you know.
I have a feeling of what it was supposed
I
to
have
be.
a feeling. Ooh.
Okay, so instruction number 1. Prepare a large piece of white clay to create a large circle with rounded corners. Fill the inside with yellow clay and draw a small border with orange and red. Which
Mhm.
looks like all of that happened.
It did. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap here, but on the whole,
I
yeah.
ran out of time. I ran out of time. Circles suck.
Yeah.
Circles are pretty bad in Minecraft. It's
But-
true.
It is a circle with rounded corners, so it's a bowl now.
Uh-huh.
And I filled it with yellow terracotta, yellow clay, and the edge is rimmed with red and orange.
It is.
Nice.
Hmm.
Okay, so the original is make a large circle made of white terracotta with a 2-block wide raised edge. Fill in the inner area with lots of yellow terracotta, some orange, and a little red around near the edge.
It makes sense to me. I understand how we got here. Oddly enough.
This works?
Yeah,
works?
like to me, it made sense when it translated, so I was worried.
I will say I did step 2, and no matter what people say, I'm proud of it.
Yay.
Fair enough. What was step
Okay,
2?
Step 2 is place the small pepper balls on the red mat, the green peppers on the green mat, and the mushroom caps on the light brown mat.
There are now green mats,
So
there are
yeah,
red mats, and there are light brown mats.
they're all peppers.
Okay,
You
I
have
can
green
see
peppers and red
it.
peppers,
Spicy.
and then you have
Honestly,
mushrooms.
I thought I was making a pizza.
I think you were making a pizza.
And I said colon. my bad.
I mean,
Would
it
not
will
eat pizza.
visit your colon eventually.
It sure will.
I suppose that is true.
Put red carpet down in little circle shapes for pepperonis, and green carpets in diagonal lines for green peppers, and brown and light gray carpets together in arch shapes for mushrooms.
Oh,
We are making pizza.
it was
Mhm.
pizza.
Ahem.
The cheese didn't get fully spread out. We got close.
Oh.
It's just
Yeah.
It's a-
normal Little Caesars.
The half-baked pizza.
Yeah, I did choose. I was going based off of memory, and white terracotta was not the right color for crust. Maybe raw pizza. So finally, So this is the third instruction. Finally, place a bowl in the corner of the room next to your large pizza and fill it with water or any other liquid you want to drink.
So I thought I was going to have to build a pizza, to be honest. I thought that I'd come in here and there would be no pizza at all. Instead, it was all pizza. So I came over here and I built a little table with a glass of milk, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
And I was only 30 seconds in, so I came over here and I built another table with another drink. And then I was only like a minute and a half in, so I came over here and I built another table. And the chat suggested lemonade. And I came over here and I built another table, and the chat suggested sand.
Oh, I was thinking this would be like a cappuccino.
I thought this was gonna be salt.
Okay, so the original for number 3 is finally in the corner of the room next to the big pizza build. Build a glass and fill it with any color block or any liquid you desire to drink.
Yeah, mine was pretty straightforward, actually.
Yep.
This apparently
Yeah.
was the calm round, at least so far.
We
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Fire says the sand could be Parmesan cheese for putting on your pizza.
Oh.
Yeah.
True.
Ah.
Brilliant. This is there's fireworks. Yeah.
We don't usually
Now,
have
I
a
am
celebration
curious.
after these, so it's actually nice having an announcer around. All
All
right.
right, to the purple build.
This one is mine.
I don't know
I'm
what color would have
excited
been
about
correct for
this
the
one
pizza
because
crust.
I started this build.
I didn't put my books away.
Ugh.
Dun, dun.
And then I got shoved in to do more.
Yeah, you finished the minute less. I told you, get back in there. Build some more.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Am I
I'm
ready?
so ready.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, okay. There's a
Wow,
cake
this
on the
is
top. but- Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
that shouldn't be
this is not actually what I described, but okay. I was wondering how the walls were going to turn out.
Mm.
Uh,
You know,
I don't know
OSHA
what that
was a little
is.
skeptical at first, but OSHA approves.
I'm. Thanks.
this was my redemption arc.
All right. Step 1: make a cave out of dirt, stone walls, and a stone
I see
roof. Now, to be honest, I kind of expected the cave to be bigger, but
It is a short cave, but I made it span the entire width.
it does. It does. So that came from build a cave with a dirt floor, stone walls, and stone ceiling.
Yeah, I thought stone roof didn't make sense, but I was going to listen to the instructions.
Yeah. Well, it actually, that one didn't alter much, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Step 2
this is fine.
was leave some space in the metal walls and ceiling. Create a small shelf from one wall to the floor. Add various stalactites and stalagmites for decoration. And I see that
So-
the stalactites and stalagmites definitely happened, as did the shelves.
So I needed shelves, so I built a shelf, and
Yeah.
there were no metal walls and no metal on the ceiling, so I put in some metal walls with gaps in them
Mm-hmm.
because I needed to leave holes in them,
Right.
and a
right,
metal
right.
ceiling with some holes.
Hmm.
And then I had 4.5 minutes left, so I decorated with stalactites and stalagmites.
And then more stalactites and stalagmites.
Yes.
So you want to know what it was supposed to be?
Yes.
Sure.
Add obvious ore veins in the walls and ceiling. Then add a small stream running down one wall and across the floor. Throw in a few custom stalactites and stalagmites as decoration. I see the stream did not make it inside the cave.
The stream translated as a shelf.
There was no stream in step 2
Let's
of the
see.
translated one.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how the shelf came about.
It turned stream into shelf, apparently. And I now understand the metal walls and metal roof because it's talking about the ore.
Yep.
Mm.
Get out. There we go. All right, step 3. Cross the river, lay a path down, and build a bridge. Customize your buildings by adding lights, decorations, accessories, and more. So we do, in
Well-
fact, have a bridge
There,
and a path.
there's now a river
and
with
a
a
river.
bridge and a path,
Oh yes.
and it's been decorated
Yeah.
with lights
Who did step 3?
and accessories.
I mean, as far as the instructions go, it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, this is a pretty good bridge.
Let's see.
Yes.
So the original.
Val,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'd say Val made a very good comment at the beginning of this. Val, would you like to say it again?
Hello, I'm Vol.
Yeah.
No,
said-
this is your something arc.
Oh, my redemption arc.
Yeah.
Oh, got it, got it.
The redemption arc. Yeah, sorry.
So the original. Add a rail line going across the floor, making sure to also build a bridge with rail on top to cross the river. Add lanterns, glow lichens, tools, and any other decorations, any other details, to bring the build to life. I see we added Freddy. That's what brings the build to life.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
just
we've
thought
got
he got
lights and
Put
stuff.
in there
So.
because this is a cave.
Mm-hmm. So other than the river being outside and there's no rails and it's iron walls instead of iron ore, it's close-ish, right?
It's close-ish.
Oh, man.
It's close-ish.
I mean, that iron block is an obvious ore vein.
True.
I mean, you can't get more obvious than huge blocks of iron.
True.
This deserves a celebration. Woo!
Yay.
All right.
Well
So,
done.
Knowledge,
Yeah.
you
This is-
said that this was the calm round, right?
I think I did say that.
Right?
I think I
This
did.
is this is my favorite one. I'm so
This is
excited.
my
Oh no,
build.
it's his favorite one.
How did it go?
My
went
step
Oh, boy.
was short but gnarly.
It went great.
Good. Everyone ready?
Go for it.
All right. Oh, I hear fire. I like it.
Uh,
Oh no, my face. What
We should
happened
read-
to
Oh.
Freddy?
We'll have to.
Freddy's over here.
Pretty safe. Pretty
Okay.
safe.
Freddy's over here. He wandered off.
He's alive.
Vol,
I did
what
not
did
burn
you
Freddy.
do?
Okay. It looked a lot cooler in my head.
It's definitely not cool in here now. It's pretty hot, in fact.
Yeah, okay. I'll read the first instruction. Build a brick, stone, or wood fireplace.
And I did that. You see? Look, there's
Yes.
bricks, fireplace. We've got logs inside, and some of them are already turned into coal. And there's a little bit of smoke coming
nice.
out the top.
It
And
was
there's
a
a
lovely
mantle here, which
fireplace.
for some reason is on fire now.
It was a lovely fireplace before the extra fire.
And the bricks are actually on fire. That
I
was
think
not
this
me.
is called a chimney fire. There's a warden. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
that was a weak warden.
dead.
The original instruction, number 1 was use cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, and vines to build a chimney.
Huh. Well, I have a chimney.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. We will go to step 2. Create a circular face in the container.
What?
And I did that, and that's why I still had like 4 to 3 minutes left.
So I kicked her back in.
Yep. And I just stood here eating snacks.
I mean,
Okay.
Fire says she's pretty safe from attack.
Except that her hair's on fire. I did put water in here, but then decided against it and took the fire away. I should have left the water.
Hmm.
Probably.
Alright. So, the original step 2, build a dark forest around the chimney.
How did Dark Forest turn into circular face?
I don't know.
I have so many questions.
Alright, we'll go to step 3. Step 3, light the fire so that the fire can burn.
Well,
I asked my chat, big pyro or small pyro? And I was told big.
did you really ask that question? Because you knew what the answer was going to be.
I already knew the answer. Yes, I asked the
If I
question.
was in your chat, I would have said big.
So we have big fire.
Okay. Looks good. The
That
original.
that is why everything is on fire. And I added more
original-
stacks of logs to light on fire.
Okay, good. I mean, at least there's trees or logs.
Sort of trees, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I read step 3. Yeah. Okay. Step 3 original. Use fire to defend from a simulated attack at chimney.
I don't know what the English of that means.
The English of that means?
Like the original.
So, in my mind, my image for this was going to be a rundown chimney just out in the middle of a dark forest. And you'd have to light fire and have mobs attacking you, and you had to defend yourself.
Gotcha.
However, due to translation,
We have fire.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
area is well defended.
no mobs will spawn.
No moms will spawn.
And there's cake.
Yeah, that
Cake
cake
is
was
good.
for Freddy.
There was a Freddy in here too.
Yeah, Freddy number 1, I believe, was put in mine first.
So I appreciate the fact that the chimney is hollow. So you can actually go up. If you take the campfire out, you could get all the way through. I appreciate this. But when I got here, the fire in the fireplace was already lit. So I needed more fire.
Yeah.
So basically, I should not have lit the fire.
Yeah.
I think you still would have needed more fire.
Oh, probably.
So my instructions were short. So I do have a question about the rules real quick.
Okay.
When the rules said 200 characters, was that supposed to be per instruction?
Yeah, that's the max per instruction.
Got it.
But
I
obviously,
was
doing it
thinking
shorter
had-
did not hurt anything.
I was trying to keep the entire build under 200.
Gotcha. That's why you were asking about the length of mine. No, the 200 is just because we need it to fit on one page, if possible.
Got it. Okay. Well, I will remember that for next time if I ever get to join again after seeing all this.
It's not your fault that your builds turned out this way.
It's totally his fault.
It's my fault.
But he still gets celebratory rockets. Yay!
There,
Let's
the
go.
chimney has more smoke coming out of it now.
Oh, nice.
If you put a hay bale under a campfire, it smokes more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually thought about that, but I wasn't sure if that was the right thing, and I didn't want to fight with it while I was trying to finish the chimney.
Yeah.
What does it look like inside a rocket? Can you light another
yeah.
one?
Sure.
Bright and sparkly.
It looks as if I'm being shot by one. Oh, that went far.
All right, well, that is the last of the builds for this time. Oh, Butter, I don't know if we would have had time to do the last one or not before you get called, because you haven't got called yet.
Yeah,
But thank you
so
very much for sticking around and playing announcer for us.
This is a lot of fun. I can't wait
did
to
a
do it
good-
again, to be honest.
Yeah, so I think for the benefit of the viewers, next week we are doing, I think, tentatively named Chaos Collage. That's the other mini game we've been playing. And then we have a different thing for the week after that. But I'm sure pretty soon we'll schedule another one of these. So we'll see who's around then.
Build Babel is always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this was fun. Chaos
was a-
Collage is fun too.
I'm excited for that one.
Yep.
I would
All right, good
Recommend
stuff.
if you guys haven't played yet, bug Denalid about it.
Well, I think Butter, you're scheduled for next week too, right? For the Chaos Collage.
I am not, but
Oh.
I let me look at next week. I might be able to make it next week.
Yeah. I think I misunderstood. I thought we'd already scheduled that one, but we will sort it out either way.
It's all good. All good.
Don't worry.
I'm not
I have
upset.
players.
Well, chat.
All right.
Well,
I think that's it for me. So I'm going to mute up, wrap up with my chat, and call it a night. Thanks again, everybody, for playing with me.
Yep.
And I will catch y'all later.
Yeah.
have a good night, everyone.
And
All right. Sorry for the awkward pause there. I got a message from my boss right as we were going through the last part of the last build, and there's a bit of a urgent thing going on, so I just wanted to make sure I could answer her. But I want to make sure everybody has been able to see all the builds. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of tour. Yeah, not that big of a deal. My part in it was actually already finished, but the person who was supposed to take it over from me has already clocked out. So I just needed to let her know where our file was. I still have no idea how the sun turned into that. That was interesting. So, story, I translated this, and in the middle of it, I decided to translate it back to English just to see what it did. So let me see if I can paste the whole thing into chat. I cannot. I can get close. How close am I? Come on. I can get the first two steps, and then I'll show you the next one. Oh, that totally lost formatting. So that was the other translated version of this build. And I almost just stuck with it, but I wanted to do the full translation sequence. And then for this one, to be honest, did not actually change all that much. Sorry for the wall of text. But yeah, you can see stopping about halfway through. It did keep the stream of water that time. But yeah, again, I wanted to do the full sequence. And it's a bit small, but I think the effect is there. So I'm happy with it. And just to finish the tour, I like this one. I don't know how it got there, but I like it. The robot. Yeah. So, tell me what you think. Meanwhile, I'm afraid I do need to wrap it up for the evening. So let's take a look and see who is still streaming. Obviously, Shield is about to wrap up, so we're not going to raid into him. And YouTube, thank you for joining, but I'm afraid there's no rating there. So, y'all have a good week, and I'll see you next time.